So I just thought I'd give you a bit of a recap on what happened at the last round at Mallory Park in my last race of the day. Basically got down to 2 laps from the end of the race, and I was going down the start and finishing straight, and my exhaust decided to become very much louder than what it was previously. I knew something was wrong, but I wasn't sure what. So I got down Gerrard's, and then on the short back straight from Gerrard's into Edwina chicane, had a glance down the right hand side to make sure the exhaust wasn't hanging off or anything like that, in which case my race would have been over. Instead, I noticed that the whole back of the exhaust, which is this section here, had basically come away, just blew out. There was nothing left in there, just a large open can. This is the front end, which fits onto the other part of the exhaust. I thought, okay, assuming they don't pull me off the circuit for being excessively noisy, I can finish the last 2 laps and still finish the race. Bear in mind I was leading the race. I did finish the race, although the bike was very loud, even with my helmet on, and my ears were ringing a little while after. But I finished the race and I still got my first place. So what's happened is basically these are a very lightweight carbon fibre and can exhaust, and what's happened is that as you can see, it attaches like this piece goes on the end, and it's riveted onto carbon, and if you look closely you can see here that the rivets have vibrated loose and basically come away from the end of the exhaust, which in return has basically separated this piece off and then basically blew out all the internals inside, which was wadding, a bit more of the internal exhaust, the baffling, and all the debris from this was left on the start and finish straight on the track, because when I came round and completed my last 2 laps of the race, everything was still there on the track. That was a bit unnerving because I was bothered about other riders hitting the debris. I'm surprised it wasn't actually picked up by the marshals straight away, pretty much straight away, to be honest. So anyway, yeah, I think we were lucky to finish that race. This exhaust is actually now scrap. I'm not going to use this again. I've actually run one of these exhausts before for a couple of years and not really had a problem. So, but yeah, this one obviously couldn't withstand the pressures, or whatever you want to call it. But this end piece here is a little bit weighty. I mean, compared to the whole exhaust system, this piece alone weighs more than that. So that won't help in the fact that the engine exhaust, the carbon exhaust, has actually got quite a bit of weight on the end of it, and that's probably contributed to ripping out the rivets that are fastening it in. So this exhaust is now scrap. That's going to go on the scrap heap, and I've actually got another exhaust on its way, which I know will be a lot stronger, so we're going to run that one. So yeah, there we go. There's the update on what happened at Mallory Park at the last round.